Hey there, thanks for showing interest in WANotifier. I'm Ram, the founder of WANotifier, and in this video, I'm going to give you a detailed overview of all the features we offer and show you exactly how you can use our tool to grow your business on WhatsApp. Please note that since we are an official MetaTech partner and our platform is built on top of the official WhatsApp API, it's important to understand how the API works before you start using our platform. That's why I've divided this video into two parts. In the first part, I'll cover what the WhatsApp Business API is, why you need it, the requirements to get access to it, its pricing, daily messaging limit, the opt-in requirement, getting a blue tick, and other key details you need to know before you start. Then I'll show you how you can get free access to it using our tool and provide a brief demo of all the features we offer, including bulk broadcasts, third-party app integrations, advanced automations and chatbots, a shared inbox to manage sales and support, ROI tracking and conversion analytics, and more to help you take your business to the next level using WhatsApp. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. What is the WhatsApp Business API? WhatsApp offers two solutions for businesses, the WhatsApp Business app and the WhatsApp Business API. WhatsApp Business is a free mobile app that allows businesses to communicate with their customers on the go. However, it comes with several limitations, like it only allows messaging to up to 256 contacts at once and doesn't support chatbots, analytics, third-party integrations, and other advanced features. That's where the WhatsApp Business API comes into play. WhatsApp API is a programmatic tool that's built for scale and offers more advanced capabilities for growing and established brands. With the API, you can scale your conversations, send messages to unlimited contacts, automate replies, build chatbots, integrate WhatsApp with your website and third-party tools, and do much more. But how do you know if WhatsApp API is the right choice for your business? Generally speaking, if you're looking to send a large volume of messages, manage multiple customer chats across multiple team members, automate conversations, or connect WhatsApp with tools like your website, CRM, help desk, or online store, the API is the right choice for you. With that said, it's important to note here that the WhatsApp Business API isn't something you can install and start using on its own. You either need to build your own custom tool to use the API or access it via a pre-built tool. That's where WANotifier comes in. We offer a complete no-code tool built on top of the official API that you can use to get started easily. As soon as you create an account with us, you get free access to the WhatsApp API as part of the sign-up process, along with all the features you need to manage your WhatsApp communication at scale. Next, let's look at the must-have requirements for getting access to the WhatsApp API. Please note that there are a few requirements you need to fulfill to be eligible to use the API. First, you'll need a phone number for setting up with WhatsApp API. You can either use a brand new number that's currently not linked to WhatsApp, or you can choose an existing number that's currently connected to your WhatsApp Business app. If you use a new number, make sure it can receive text messages or call for verification. Second, your business must be legally registered. WhatsApp API is only for registered businesses, and you'll need to provide government-issued documents such as an incorporation certificate or GST registration to verify your business's identity. If you're based in India, a GST certificate is mandatory. Without these documents, you won't be able to access the WhatsApp Business API. Third, you'll need a live website that clearly represents what your business does. It should have a privacy policy page and must be owned and managed by your business. Please keep in mind that you can't use third-party websites or a website owned by someone else. And finally, you'll need a valid payment method like a debit or credit card. This will be added to your WhatsApp Business account for API billing. Once these requirements are in place, you'll be all set to create your WANotifier account and set up your phone number with the WhatsApp Business API. Next up, we have WhatsApp API pricing. When you send a message using the API, you're charged on a per message basis depending upon the type of message you're sending and the location of the recipient. You can start a conversation with your customers only by sending what's known as a message template. These templates fall into three categories and each has its own pricing. Marketing. These are promotional message templates used for sending offers, product launches, or other marketing messages. They usually cost more than other types of templates. Utility: these templates are used for sending transactional messages in response to specific user actions like account creation, form submission, order confirmation, etc., and cost significantly less than marketing messages. Authentication: these templates enable businesses to send authentication messages to verify a user's identity through OTPs or verification codes, and they cost much less compared to the other two template types. Apart from these, there is another type of message called service messages, which refers to the messages you receive from your customers. Service messages are completely free, and when a user sends you one, it opens a 24-hour window where you can exchange unlimited messages with that user for free. We've covered detailed per message pricing for each of these message types for each country on our pricing page. Now, before moving on, I'd like to clarify that the overall cost of using the API for your business includes two components. WhatsApp API charges, these are the per message charges I explained earlier, and the WANotifier platform charges. This is the monthly or annual fee you pay us to use our tool. Together, the API and platform fees make up the total cost of running your WhatsApp campaigns. Keep in mind that the exact amount will depend on how many messages you send and the WANotifier plan you choose. And next, let's look at another important aspect of the WhatsApp Business API, your daily messaging limit. With the WhatsApp Business API, there's a limit on how many messages you can send each day. By default, this limit is set at 250 messages per rolling 24-hour window until you get your business verified and your display name approved. Once you do that, WhatsApp automatically increases your daily messaging limit to 1,000 messages per day. Beyond that, the limit can gradually increase to 10,000, 100,000, and eventually unlimited messages depending on the quality and volume of messages you send. Now, while your messaging limit can increase over time, there's one rule that always applies, and that is opt-in requirement. WhatsApp API is not for spamming or sending cold outreach messages. When you're using the WhatsApp Business API, you can only send messages to users who have explicitly opted in and given you permission to receive communication from your business. Sending messages to people who haven't opted in is against WhatsApp's policies and can result in your number being flagged or even permanently banned from the platform. Finally, let's quickly look at blue tick verification. If you want to boost your brand's credibility and appear more trustworthy to customers, you can apply for the WhatsApp blue tick when setting up your phone number with the WhatsApp API. Getting the blue tick is completely free with the WhatsApp API. If your business has a strong online presence and media coverage, or in the words of WhatsApp, you're a notable brand, you can apply for the blue tick and our team will guide you through the process. And that brings us to the end of part 1. You now have a solid understanding of what the WhatsApp Business API is, who it's for, how pricing and daily messaging limits work, and what you need to get started. Let's now jump into part 2 of this video, where I'll walk you through the WANotifier platform and show you exactly how everything works. Let's begin with the dashboard. After you set up your phone number with the WhatsApp API, you'll land on this page, which gives you a complete snapshot of your account. You can see your phone number, display name, daily messaging limit, quality rating, and phone number status. You can also view your API usage for the current month. This includes the number of messages you've sent for different categories along with the costs. You'll also find your WANotifier plan here. This section displays your business plan and its corresponding limits. The dashboard also gives you quick access to recent notifications, message templates, contact lists, and quick links. Now on the left, you'll see a sidebar with a drop-down menu that lets you switch between your phone numbers. If you wish to add a new number, simply click on the Add New Number button. If you have multiple numbers, the Manage Numbers button will allow you to manage all your phone numbers set up with us. Lastly, we have a QR code and link generator in the sidebar. Clicking on it opens a QR code and link generator. You can add a message text here and then either download the QR code or click on the copy link button to copy the direct WhatsApp message link. Next, we have the settings page for this phone number, but we'll cover that later in the video. Moving on, here you'll find navigation menu options for the various pages, and at the bottom here you can see the plan you're currently subscribed to. Now let's go through the various features one by one. click on Content Library in the menu. Here you'll find Message Templates. This page lets you view all your existing templates and also create new ones by clicking here. Now let's create a new test template and explore the different options available. The first category is marketing. You can use this to create promotional or offer message templates for broadcasting. If you're sending transactional updates like order confirmations or account creation messages, choose utility messages. Lastly, we have authentication templates. These are used to create one-time password or OTP messages which will be sent to your customers. Let's quickly dive into the marketing template. Here you can select the language of your template and then choose a template type from the available options. With the custom type, you can create a standard template with either a text or a media header. If you opt for a text header, you can add your text here at the top. And if you want, you can also include media in the header. This can be an image, a video, or a document. Next, we have the body section where you can enter the main text for your template. You can preview how it will appear to recipients using the tab on the right. You can also add variables to your template body by clicking here to personalize your template. These variables can then be replaced with actual data when you send a notification. We also have the footer section where you can add text that appears at the bottom. You can also add buttons to your message template. For example, you can add quick reply buttons like yes, no, and maybe. When someone clicks on one of these buttons, you'll automatically receive their response in the message. You can also add call to action buttons like a visit website button where you can enter a URL. If you want to personalize the URL, you can do that by adding a variable here. For example, you can add an order ID. When this template gets sent, you can replace the variable with the actual order ID. Similarly, you can add a phone number here. You can even include a copy code button here. Depending on your needs, you can also create other types of templates for sharing limited time offers, product catalogs, or carousels. That covers the message template. Moving on, we have flows. Flows work like native WhatsApp forms that you can send to customers. You can create one by clicking the Add New button, which takes you to the Meta portal where you can build your flow. If you've already created a flow in your WhatsApp manager, you can import it using the Sync Flows button. Next, we have quick replies. These are quick messages you can send to users from your inbox. You can add a title like hello and add a predefined message. This can then be saved. Now, whenever this quick reply is used in the inbox, the saved message will be sent to the user. Next, we have the contacts page. Here you can manage your contacts and filter them using tags and status. You can also switch between different contact lists or select multiple contacts for bulk actions like adding them to a list or marking them as subscribed or unsubscribed. To add a new contact, click on the Add New Contact button. This will open a pop-up where you can add a profile picture, name, and the contact's WhatsApp number. Next, you can set the subscription status to determine whether a contact should receive your messages. You can also add contacts to lists and apply tags to organize them further. To create a new tag, just click the button here. We also have custom attributes. You can use them to add customer-specific data like city, date of birth, or other such contact data. Once you've added the details, simply click the Save button to save the contact. This is just one way to add contacts. Another method is by using the import-export feature. You can access that by clicking here or through the menu item. From this page, you can upload a CSV or Excel file to import contacts in bulk. You can also use our Contact API to import contacts. You can view its documentation by clicking here. Next, let's delve into notifications, which can be thought of as campaigns. On this page, you'll see a list of all your existing campaigns and their stats. To create a new campaign, simply click the Add New button, then enter a title for your test notification. Next, choose the type of notification or campaign you want to create. Select marketing for sending bulk broadcast notifications, or transactional if you want to integrate with your third-party tool and send transactional notifications. For now, we'll select marketing. After that, select a contact list that you want to send the broadcast to. You can also filter the list using tags if needed. Next, decide whether to send the campaign immediately or schedule it for later. If you choose to schedule, you can set it for a future date. For now, we'll select Send Now. The next step is to select a message template. This can be one of the templates you created earlier. If your template includes variables, you can map them in this section. For instance, if you want to include a custom image for each contact, you can add a custom image URL here. In the body variable, you can map the contact's first name. When this notification is sent, the variable will be replaced by the contact's first name. Lastly, let's look at the advanced settings. The first feature here allows you to improve delivery rates by automatically resending failed messages. You can also unsubscribe contacts whose messages fail to deliver. You can enable or disable this option as per your needs. If you want to tag contacts based on their delivery status, you can do that from here as well. And finally, if you'd like to receive a delivery report for this notification campaign, you can enable that too. After the set time, you'll get an email providing an overall delivery report. Like this marketing notification, you can also send notifications based on user actions from third-party integrations using the transactional notification option. Now let's move on to automations. The first feature here is basic automation, which lets you add greeting messages. So when someone contacts you for the first time, you can automatically send a greeting either as a text message or a message template. Similar to this, we have a delay in response feature. If someone messages you and there's a delay in your response, this automation will either send them a chosen message template or a pre-configured text message. Then we have the unsubscribe feature. Here you can add trigger words that let users unsubscribe from your service. For example, if you set stop as a trigger and someone sends that word, a confirmation message will be sent to them and their status will change to unsubscribe, ensuring that they won't receive any messages from you in the future. Next, we have the resubscribe feature, which is the exact opposite of unsubscribe. You can add trigger words like subscribe or start here. When someone sends these, they'll receive a message confirming their resubscription and their status will change to subscribe in your contact list. Next, let's talk about the out of office feature. As the name suggests, this feature lets you specify when you're available at work, and if someone messages you outside those hours, it automatically notifies them of your availability. The next automation feature is auto-replies. Here you can set a predefined phrase or keyword. When a user sends you a message containing that keyword or phrase, they'll automatically receive your predefined message. For example, if someone messages you asking for a pricing plan, you can automatically reply with a predefined message with your pricing information. Or you can respond with a message template, which you can select from here. You can create multiple auto-replies and toggle them on or off as needed. After auto-replies, we have bots. These are advanced automation tools that help you build complex workflows. Let's look at an example. As you can see, we've created a complex chatbot that contains multiple parts, one of which is the trigger node. These are all the trigger nodes. When your set trigger event happens, the chatbot session starts automatically. For instance, here we've set up a trigger where if a user's message matches a certain phrase or word, their bot session will start. We then send them a message using an action node. The action nodes are of different types, like send a message or template, update tags, assign a team member, send an API request, and more. You can add multiple such nodes, one after another, to perform various actions within your workflow. Then we have conditional nodes for checking specific conditions. In this case, if the message text contains certain words, the condition will be true. For a true condition, we send this message template to users. If the condition is false, we move them to the next step. This is how you can build dynamic chatbots. At the end of the flow, you can add an endbot node to close the session. We've provided detailed guides on how to build chatbots in our help desk, so feel free to explore them. Along with this, there are additional settings you can configure. Once you've done that, you can save your bot and it'll be ready to answer your customers' queries. Next up is drip sequences. This feature allows you to send a series of messages to users in a specific sequence. Let's look at how it works. Here we've set a start condition. Once all these conditions are met, the drip sequence will begin. You can also set conditions to stop the sequence and choose the option to allow it to run multiple times for a contact if you want. This is where you'll configure all the messages in the sequence. As soon as the drip sequence starts, this is the first message that will be sent to the user. As you can see, it's scheduled to send 2 minutes after the start condition is met. If we edit this message, you'll see the option to select a message template. This is the message template that will be sent when the drip sequence starts. Here's where we set the timing. You can repeat this process for the second message and select a template and timing for it. For example, you can schedule it for 2 days later. So after the first message is sent, the system will wait 2 days before sending the second message. If you wish, you can also set delivery preferences. For instance, if you only want to send messages on weekdays and avoid disturbing customers during weekends, you can set that up here. If you want messages to go out at a specific time, you can schedule that as well. After saving your preferences, you will see your settings displayed here. If you need to add a new message, simply click the plus or add new button. You can then set up the new message like previous messages and click on the save button to activate it. This is how you can set the various automation features we provide. Next up, we have analytics and reports. The first report shows your overall messaging activity and API usage using real-time data from the WhatsApp API. You can view the number of messages sent, their cost, a daily breakdown of messages, and get detailed info on the number of paid and free messages sent. We also provide notification analytics. Here you can see a detailed breakdown of messages sent, delivered, and read. We also provide advanced metrics like replies, average reading time, and the total cost of the campaign. You can also check the delivery status and read time for an individual message in the campaign. If you wish to export a delivery report, you can do that here. You can also check activity logs to track the exact steps the system took in the backend. This helps you analyze the campaigns you've sent. Now, moving on to message template analytics. Here you can select a template and view detailed stats for it. Let's take a look at this one. This template was sent twice, so it shows 2 entries in the delivery and read time. If the template includes buttons, you can also view stats for them in the buttons section. The next feature is flow responses. If you have created and sent flows to your customers, you can view all the responses here. You also have the option to export these responses. Next, we'll look at bot sessions. On this page, you can see all the individuals who've interacted with your bot. Lastly, we have drip session stats. For each drip sequence you send, you can view detailed message level analytics. That wraps up the analytics section. Up next is the inbox feature. This is your centralized shared team inbox, which is divided into 3 parts. The first is the chat list, where you can view all ongoing conversations. The central area is where you can engage in direct conversations with end users. On the right, you'll find information about the contact you're currently chatting with. Let's dive deeper into each section. On the left, you'll find a list of all your chats. You can use the search panel here to find specific conversations. If you want to start a new conversation, simply click on this button and select a contact to initiate a chat. For inbox settings, you can navigate to the inbox settings page by clicking here. For viewing chats assigned to specific agents, click this button. The All option displays all chats. Unassigned shows chats not yet assigned to anyone. Me displays chats assigned to you, and you can select any other team member to view chats assigned to them. We also have a filter option that you can use to filter conversations using tags, lists, or read bash unread status. If a chat isn't assigned to anyone, it will appear like this, so you can identify and reassign it to a specific team member. From here, you can send message responses to users. You can send different types of messages such as text, image, video, audio, documents, location requests, list messages, reply buttons, flows, and more. You can also record a voice note if needed. Moving to the right, this panel displays conversation details, including whether a chat session is active or not. You can also view other contact details like tags, lists, and custom attributes here. If you want, you can also block the contact with a simple click. To modify the contact details, click on this button and edit the details as needed. If you wish to add notes for this particular contact, it can be done from the notes column. That wraps up the inbox section. Now let's move on to the phone number settings page we referenced earlier. To make changes here, we need to navigate to the phone number settings by clicking the settings icon. The first tab lets you edit your WhatsApp business profile, including your profile picture, business description, status, address, and other details. These will be visible to users when they open your chat on WhatsApp. Next up is the product catalog. Here you can set up and enable your product catalog. Once it is enabled, users will start seeing your product catalog on their end, and you'll also be able to share the catalog with them in the chat. Next, we have the API section. This is where you can access your API key and view all your connected integrations. Following that, we have the Manage Team section. From here, you can manage your team members and send invites to new ones. Then we have number masking. If you enable this for a specific user, that user will not be able to see the phone numbers of the contacts in their inbox. This feature is particularly useful if you have a large sales team and want to prevent your contact phone numbers from being misused by your team members. We also have more advanced tools for various advanced use cases. It is advised not to delve into them unless you are sure about what you're doing. We also offer an email notification setting for managing alerts. Then we have a feature for click to WhatsApp ads, which allows you to automatically add contacts or leads coming from these ads to a specific list and tag them for audience segmentation. You can also manage how you want to track conversions from your click to WhatsApp ads in the conversion tracking tab. You can track both lead and purchase conversions by setting up a trigger for each. When the condition in the trigger is met, the system will automatically record a conversion event. Lastly, we have the inbox option where you can manage all your inbox settings such as enabling read receipts or automatically assigning chats to different agents. That concludes our demo. We hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you're ready to go, create your free account with us today, and we'll see you inside.